Hello there and welcome to another not short video. Now I prefer making the longer style videos, especially for something like these custom gonks that you will be seeing in just a minute. But as I'm sure a lot of you are aware, I would have gone live earlier on today building not Star Wars but Lego Minecraft. So if that's something that interests you, be sure to check it out, but I won't go on about it anymore in this video. We have 3 minifigures here that I will be building custom gonks of. And if you haven't seen the previous video I did where I built a ton of prequel trilogy characters, you can see we've got some green lightsabers, some red lightsabers, and some blue lightsabers. And though I'm not going to show off all of the minifigures, you're going to have to check out the video. I'll leave it linked on the end screen. We didn't have any purple lightsabers. Now I guess we could do this and go with yellow as well and include Rey, and perhaps I will do another video on original trilogy and sequel trilogy characters. But first up, let's tackle Grogu, as he was the requested one. Then we'll go on to Mace Windu, who is another really awesome Jedi. And then I wanted to set myself a challenge here in Rex, so stay tuned to the end to see how Rex turned out. Not only is Grogu probably one of the smallest minifigures that LEGO have made for Star Wars, I can't think of many that can be smaller than almost a brick tall. I wanted to keep this height and also the simplicity of Grogu. If you remember the last video, we did Yoda. He was half the height of all the other gongs, but Grogu here is quite literally a brick and a tile tall. I think I have smashed this for this. Perhaps we could even go with a light tan plate beneath the tile on top. However, I really wanted to get the size of Grogu's head. He has quite a large head, and I blame the eyes. They wanted to give him big, adorable eyes, so ended up giving Grogu quite a sizable head. Of course, not half the size of him, but it almost is in this Lego version, and it was a really easy custom gonk to make. So there's not much to talk about here. Let's move on to Mace Windu. For Mace's gonk, I've used the Clone Wars minifigure because I don't own any of the clips we were putting on the side of the gonks in that dark tan color. But as you can see, it's another quite straightforward gonk, but I've tried to go with as much detail as I can, including I don't know if they're knee pads, if Mace probably has some light grey socks, but there's a bit of colour towards the bottom of the legs. And we've given him black boots. He wears black boots in the prequel trilogy and throughout the Clone Wars. We definitely need some dual molded dark tan and black legs for Mace Windu over here. I think that could be really, really cool. And of course, couldn't forget the purple lightsaber. As you can see, I've got this light bluish grey brick with a clip on the side, and that's why I've used the Clone Wars minifigure. Perhaps we could have even gone that extra step further with a black plate with a clip with light bluish grey on either side. And then just the back is really, really simple. We've got a brick, plate, and a brick, and a plate right down at the bottom. But there's not much more to Mace's character. As I said, the real challenge here was Captain Rex. And for Rex, I've just realized technically we've got 2 Captain Rex minifigures. It kind of works for both Phase 1 and Phase 2, but I was basing it off the Phase 2 minifigure because that's the one we got this year. It's crazy to think that this released just earlier this year, and I really like the Karma that I have given it. It's off one of my custom clone troopers, and I can't remember exactly which one is missing the Karma, but I really like the white printing on the side, and it isn't half bad for how cheap this minifigure would have been. However, I'm sure that's not going to be true for Rex once that set retires. Anyway, the gonk looks a little bit weird, and that is because I've tried to cram as much detail into this little gonk as possible. But you can see I've tried to go with the visor on the front. We've got maybe the mouthpiece at the bottom. We've got the blue and black going up, and then the blue on top. It didn't work out perfectly, but I think for a gonk you can, if you squint your eyes and ignore that white bit at the top, you can definitely see the resemblance. Anyway, we've got the rounded off helmet, and there goes Rex, absolutely flying off the screen. I guess Rex probably likes it, or he's trying to get away. Either way, we do have a bit more detail. I tried adding some more blue to the sides, and it just seemed too much for Captain Rex. The minifigure has that blue stripe on the arms, and I guess he's got the blue knees as well, but we've only got the 2 plates for the legs of this gonk, and I really wanted to get that black piece in there for the Karma because there was not really anywhere else I could have put that. But definitely give this a go. Try and build a Captain Rex gonk. I really like the pieces on the side at the top. And tag me if you do decide to build a few gonks based on any of your Lego Star Wars minifigures, or perhaps you're trying to build gonks of another theme, because this is tons of fun. And if you weren't already aware, I do actually own one of every other gonk in my collection. One of every gonk that Lego Star Wars has made, including the newest one, Servo, who does also have, all of these gonks have their own video going over each and every one. I've added stickers to the early ones where I couldn't pick up the prints, and yes, they are two very different gonks at the start. So if you want to know more about them, I'll leave both the other gonk videos on screen. And this video has definitely gone on longer than I could fit in a short. Hopefully YouTube comes out with those 3-minute shorts soon, but chances are I'll probably keep making videos. Thank you for making it to the end of this one, and as always, may the bricks be with you.